Dairies across the United States rely heavily on immigrant labor to run smoothly. In Washington state, Hispanic workers and owners contributed to the production of over 6,500 million pounds of milk in 2016 alone. Congressman Dan Newhouse, who was born and raised in Sunnyside, says he is striving to improve the H-2A Temporary Agricultural Worker Program to include dairy, which operates year-round, and make the program easier to use.
There is a tremendous amount of skill involved in many of the tasks that are important to our industry. We get people from other countries that are truly experts at animal husbandry, a lot of horticultural experts. We're advancing with a lot of different innovations that require a skilled workforce.
The owner of Ruby Ridge Dairy in Pasco, Washington, with his wife Ruby, Dick Benjen, says he hires people with a strong work ethic and animal sense, traits that are critical on dairies.
Yo pienso que porque desde niño anda uno con los animales, con las vacas, de las vaquitas, sé examinarlas, sé tratarlas, darles medicina y de todo le damos.
Juan Figueroa and his wife worked for us for, I think 30 years ago they started, and they moved. He had a farm in Mexico that his brother was running for him, and about 10 years ago he decided that he was going to go to Mexico and work his farm, and then a year later he came back and said, can I go to Mexico for 5 months and then work for you for 7? We said, sure.
Sí, lo tengo ya en el estado de Colima. Ajá. Tenemos un ranchito ahí. Me vengo como cuando comienza la alfalfa, porque la cortan para ensilar, ¿verdad? Y me regreso en octubre o noviembre para mi rancho ahí.
For the Benjens, Juan and many of their other long-term employees are like family.
You have grandkids and you have kids that are the same age, and they grow up together, and so you're going to their birthday parties, you're going to their quinceañeras. They have parties and you have parties, and they come up to the house, and we might have 30, 40 people at a time.
While Juan dreams of returning to Mexico, Rosalio Brambilla has made the U.S. his permanent home. He started out as an equipment operator right out of high school, gradually working his way up to the general manager position at a large dairy in Sunnyside. Now he oversees a team of over 80 full-time employees.
Living in a community that's largely Hispanic, for me, I just feel comfortable. And this is where I grew up, and you get attached to everything, right? And I've been able to have a good career, good opportunities right here in the town that where we arrived, basically from Mexico, and so that's been good for me. It doesn't really feel like work. It's part of my life. It's part of my routine. I get out, and I get to talk to the same people, that I've been working with for a long time. We built great relationships and even some friendships. Yeah, it just feels like going home.
On the other side of the state, Enrique Mendoza, who moved with his family from Guatemala in 2002, now calls Everson, Washington home. After 17 years of working for Jerry Van Dellen, he's in the process of establishing his own farm, Mendoza Dairy.
One day I told Jerry, Jerry, if you want to sell your dairy one day, let me know, I'll try to buy it. So he said, you want to have your own farm? And thanks to him and his wife, they opened the door, and then they decided to help me out to get to the business. We are partners with them, with the small dairy. This dairy, we only can milk like 190 cows, no more than that. We rent in the place, trying to buy the cows, and then our next move is to milk 300 cows to go to another big facility.
Like many dairy farmers, Mendoza hopes to pass on the legacy he is building.
I got 3 boys, all boys, and one is 9, other one is 7, and the other one is 2 years old. Hopefully my kids love the cows like I do, and then they'll take care of the farm when I get older. That's my dream.